Here, not in the Galilee, as you can see. We are taking a break and we are in the beautiful Netherlands. Oh, wow, look at these beautiful green fields behind me, and it is autumn here in the Netherlands. We are so blessed to be able to go for a few weeks of rest to my homeland here in the Netherlands. It is wonderful just to be able to rest in this quiet place, so very different, of course, than the Galilee, where right now many rocket barrages are going over our house, are going over northern Israel. Even this morning, already I heard about at least 100 rockets hitting the north of Israel non-stop. Hezbollah is barraging Israel, and yeah, it is a tough time. And we are very blessed to be able to take a little break in the Dutch piece, right? You can see here the wonderful Dutch farmland. Yeah, wow, it looks so green too compared to what I'm used to. It is the 30 in Israel. It's still 30 degrees and it's cold, and here, or it's hot, and here autumn has started. Look at this. We got the trees and the air is fresh. Oh, I love the Netherlands so much, especially in the autumn. It is so beautiful here. And we're going to be here in the Netherlands touring. We're going for a couple of weeks. We're going to be visiting all kinds of churches. I'll put down below in the comments, I'll put the schedule so that you can see where we are going. So if you want to come visit us, you're welcome if you're in the Netherlands. And but I'm right now, I just want to give you an update about what's happening at my home in Israel. Though I am here in Holland, I just want to tell you guys what's happening in Israel. It is a tough time there right now. It looks like Israel postpones the attack on Iran because of the American leak. In America, they leaked crazy. They leaked all the information to the Iranians about what Israel was going to do. So the time has become later, and it could happen in Israel, they say, anytime. It could be between now and 5 days. It could be between now and a month. We really don't know. And we shouldn't know, really, because it should be a surprise, right? Otherwise, it's not effective. It should be an effective surprise. And we are, everybody is holding their breath about what will happen. But we know, of course, the end from the beginning. We know our God reigns, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He will reign. Eventually, there will be victory. And that is just so good to know. We already have that, what is written in the Bible. And many people are wondering, are we already in the Ezekiel war? Are we already in Ezekiel 38 or 37 or 39? Truthfully, Ezekiel is a chronological book, and it really talks about the restoration of Israel. It very likely is. It could be the beginning, yeah, of this prophetic book, of prophetic times, of Gog and Magog coming up soon. We have all the countries in place. We have Iran, we have Turkey, we have Russia. It's all in place, and so it could happen. And there's also a lot of discussion prophetically, of course, about whether or not we are in Revelation 6, which is the seven seals and the four horsemen, which I have a lot to say about, which could very well be that horseman of war. So those are, yeah, big things. I'm not an expert on the end times revelations, but there's so much going on right now, so much in, so it wouldn't surprise me. And we know Israel is our timeline. Israel is that benchmark. There's something else I want to say before we close off. Today is on the biblical calendar, Simchat Torah. the Simchat Torah is the last day of the biblical holidays, and it is the 8th day of Sukkot. It was exactly 1 year ago that the October 7th attacks happened on the biblical calendar. 1 year ago. And Simchat Torah, which actually means the joy of the law, is also for many people, for archaeologists and historians, it means also the birthmark of the Messiah. Or many people believe Yeshua was Jesus, the Messiah was born on the 1st of Sukkot. And on the 8th day was the day of the circumcision, the day he got his name. And it would have been great joy, would have been amazing joy. And also on Simchat Torah, we celebrate the Bible itself. We celebrate that God gave the Bible, and we go and we read Genesis 1. From the beginning, we go all the way back, and in synagogues all over the world, they are reading little parts of the Torah every single week. And on Simchat Torah, they go back to the beginning. It's like, reminds me very much of John 1, where it goes back to the beginning. Simchat Torah is a day of joy, where we are singing with great joy and fun, and we are supposed to be rejoicing because God gives us so much goodness, and because he has given us the word that comes to life. The word comes to life really is, of course, Yeshua the Messiah. He is the supernatural Torah come to life, according to John 1. So Simchat Torah, on this day, 1 year ago, the enemy attacked Israel on purpose, with intent, and that's the whole difference. They came and hurt all these children and murdered and raped, and they murdered, and Israel had to defend themselves. Israel went immediately into a mode of warfare to defend itself. They had no choice. Israel is going for its survival. They have to fight, because otherwise the enemies will keep coming. No country in the world would allow that. And so it is really, I can't believe it's already 1 year. And let's definitely today, on the Simchat Torah, let's think about the 101 hostages that are still being held by Hamas during this time. God has done great miracles in the last year. Israel has had a lot of victories. Sinwar was taken on the 1st of Sukkot. And of course, we were saved miraculously by the attacks from Iran. So God has done great miracles, and I believe he will continue to do those great miracles for Israel. You guys are going to see amazing miracles that God will do. But we also need to pray. This is a time to really think about those 101 hostages that they've been there 1 year on the biblical calendar from today. And let's pray for them to be released soon. And and another thing is that it strangely happens that this happened on the day that we're supposed to rejoice, right? We're supposed to rejoice because the Bible came to life on this day. So the enemy came and attacked us. And when they attacked us, they tried to take away our joy. They tried to bring the joy down. Well, let's just say we're not going to let the enemy steal our joy. During this Simchat Torah, we are not going to let the enemy steal our joy. We are going to proclaim the goodness of God. We're going to be filled with his joy and his love, his goodness. And so that we know, because we know he will rescue us. He will keep going. He will keep to his promises. And we have a lot to be joyful for, especially the great miracles that he's doing for Israel at the moment, and that he will continue to do it also. Anyway, so there is also, so at this time, also think about the great things God has done for you. And let's be joyful that that the Messiah really is the Torah come to life, the Bible come to life. And yeah, anyway, for those of you that are watching that are from the Netherlands, guess where I am? Well, you're not going to guess because most of Holland looks like this. It's very flat. It is absolutely very flat. Beautiful colors, beautiful fields, lots of farmland. I love the Netherlands. I love the smell in the Netherlands. And I can tell you though, it's doing me really good because we really needed a break from all the rockets that were going on overhead. It was very heavy. Not so much heavy for out of fear, because we have no fear, because we know Yeshua is and God is real and he will rescue us. But more the adrenaline rushes of all the rockets that are non-stop going, that people get. It does something to your body. You know, it's like walking on the streets and then somebody all of a sudden sets a fireworks off next to you. You know how your body reacts? It's adrenaline, you know. But now knowing that it is very dangerous. And those rockets are coming down on Israel, in North Israel, so much. And Hezbollah has started firing more to the lower parts of Israel too, more in longer range. So more towards our towns and further down south. And when the alarms go off, you know, does something with your adrenaline. You just, your whole body tenses up and you just run. Some people are better, are more calm about it, but still, so many people in Israel are living under this right now. Just pray for them. Pray that they will be that their bodies will just relax, that they'll be able to live in peace. Think about these beautiful green fields, and if you're in Israel watching, I pray that just the image of these green fields will give you peace also, because God is the God of peace, the Lord of peace, and he will bring us great peace. And I pray that here in the Netherlands there is a lot of peace right now. And I pray that that will also be in Israel. Look at these beautiful, beautiful trees, and it's fall time here. So anyway, we're going to go because we're off today to the north of Holland to speak and encourage many people in the Netherlands. If you want to come visit us, look in the comments, and maybe you'll be able to come visit us in somewhere where I'll be speaking. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to continue to receive updates. I'm a biblical archaeologist that came to know Jesus through a supernatural experience, and I'm very much in love with him. And I speak about the supernatural and the physical and Jesus and the biblical feasts and Israel, of course, and the church. Many, many things. So subscribe to this YouTube channel and you'll be updated. Many blessings. Chag Sameach, Sukkot Sameach, because, and let us say, we are not going to let the enemy steal our joy. So, Chag Sameach to you all from the Netherlands. Shalom. Bye.